folks, we're here today to do our fourth Christmas carol. This time we're doing Silent Night. I know that this is a favourite for lots and lots of people and everyone's really keen to play it. I've had lots of requests. So let's get started. We're in the key of D major, so that means we have F sharps and C sharps, and we've got 3 beats in a bar. We're going to do 3 8-bar phrases here. And we're going to start with the first 4 bars. It's actually quite straightforward. These 2 bars at the beginning, then repeat again in bars 3 and 4. Okay, so this is quite a soft, gentle piece. We don't want to have anything too loud or powerful. We're going to be playing near the fingerboard, and we're going to avoid using the really heavy part of our bow for most of this. So we're going to start about a third of the way down your bow on the A string, and we play A, then B, back to A, and then we go on to the D string for F sharp, which is your second finger. And then we repeat that, so we come back to A, first finger for B, open A again, and then on to the F sharp, second finger on the D string. Okay, let's try this after 3. We go 1, 2, 3. Okay, you notice that we're using our first finger just really quickly. It's a very short note. So as soon as you put your first finger down, you're going to think about lifting it back up again. That's going to give us this nice dotted rhythm that we have in the first and the third bar. Let's just try that one more time to make sure we've got it, and then we can move on. So, starting a third of the way down your bow, near the fingerboard, we're going to play after 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, right, so now we're going to move on. We've got the next 2 bars. Now, I think the best way of doing this next bit is with a 4th finger on the A string. Now, it's an E, so you could use your open E, but getting from the F sharp all the way across to your open E without hearing the A string in between is not so great. So we're going to try 2nd finger on the D string with the F sharp, so our last note from the previous bar, and then we're going to reach out on the A string for our 4th finger. Okay, now it's a big stretch you'll probably find, so not too close to your 3rd finger, nice and far away. We're going to play this. Now, we have a hook bow here. Now, sometimes these are called linked bows. You're going to play 2 notes in the same bow, but unlike a slur, you're going to have a little gap between the 2, so we hear both notes. So they're both 4th finger on the A string, so we're going to have like this long. Did you hear that little gap? So you play, stop, play again. All right, and that gives us our hooked bow. The 2 are linked or hooked together. So we play the E twice. This is 4th finger on the A string. And then on the up bow, we're going to play 2nd finger on the A string, which is C sharp. Okay, so let's give that another try. We're going to use our 4th finger after 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we have another hook bow in the next bar, this time on the D, the 3rd finger on the A string. We're going to play this and then we can go all the way to our open string afterwards. So both of the notes in the hook are this 3rd finger on the A string. So we try after 3. 1, 2, 3. You getting the hang of these hooks? Let's try just once more. So this time you've got your 3rd finger, and we've got after 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's try these 4 bars all together now. We've got our 4th finger on the E string, on a down bow, and remember we're stopping our bow part the way through so we get both notes. And we're going to try after 3. 1, 2, 3. Third finger, then open A. Okay, let's let's try that once more, and then we'll put this first section all the way through together. So let's try fourth finger on the A string down to second finger next. 1, 2, 3. Then third finger and open A. Okay, right, let's go back to the beginning and try that first 8-bar section all the way through. So remember, we have A, 1, A, F sharp, and we do that twice, then you've got your fourth finger. So after 3, near the fingerboard, about a third of the way along your bow, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's our first section done now. So hopefully you're finding that okay. Remember, you can always rewind it and have another try if you're struggling at all. So the next 8 bars, we're going to take this 2 bars at a time because there's a little bit more going on in it. So we have another hook to start with. This time it's on a B, which is first finger on the A string. Okay, we have, and then we're going to go to your third finger next, and we've got a little scale coming down from the D to the C sharp and then the B. Okay, so all on the A string. Let's give this a little try. Again, nice and gently, we go 1, 2, 3. Let's try once more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we actually have the same 2 bars here as we had right at the beginning. We're going to go A, B, A, F sharp. So this is quite easy. We can do this now. Let's just give it a little practice. So we're going to go after 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'd like to try these 4 bars through together now. So we start first finger on the A string, after 3. 1, 2, 3. The good news is that the next 4 bars are exactly the same. So we just repeat the entire thing again. So let's give that a try now. We're going to go, this is all of section 2. So we have those new 2 bars that we learnt, and then the 2 bars from the beginning, and then we go back and do that again. So let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3. So to begin the third section, we're going back to the 4th finger on the A string that we had at the beginning. And we're going to do another hook bow on this. Then the next bar is really interesting. We've got G natural, which is a squash 2nd finger on the E string, followed by open E, and then a C sharp on the A string. So this is where your 2nd finger does the hokey cokey again. So you go in for the E string and then spring out for the A string. Let's just give this a try. 1, 2, 3. Shall we try again? Now, really, this part is actually the loudest of the whole piece, so let's get lots and lots of bow moving and give it a really, really fantastic sound. So, right at the heel this time, near the bridge, let's give it lots and lots of power. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, did you manage that spring out with your 2nd finger? Shall we do it just once more? 1, 2, Okay, now the next two bars are really easy. You've got a D, which is third finger on the A string, and then F sharp, which is first finger on the E string, and they're just both really long held notes. So why don't we go back from our fourth finger and we'll add in these next two notes as well. That gives us our 4 bars. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Third finger, then first finger. You see how lovely and long they are? You can really enjoy playing big slow bows after that really tricky bar that you've had before it. So now we only have 3 bars left. Third finger on the A string, then open A, and then second finger on the D string. So this is D, A, F sharp. Okay, let's just give this 1 bar a try. Now this is slurred all in one bow. Let's give it a try and see how you manage. So we're going to go back to quiet again here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, now the open string does make it a little bit easier to transfer your fingers across the string. Let's just try once more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now the next bar is on an up bow, and we're going to go open A, then third finger on the D string, so that's G, and first finger on the D string, that's E, and then the next bar has just got 1 note, so we'll add that into open D. So it's going to go like this. We have A, 3, 1, D. Okay, let's just try that once more. 1, 2, 3. Right, I think we should try these 3 last bars together. Now, I would suggest that this final section is probably the trickiest and you would need to spend a little bit more time practicing it. So I think you probably want to go back and rewind and play it through a few times till you get really happy with it. Let's just try the very last 3 bars here. Okay, we're starting on a down bow. We've got third finger on the A string. 1, 2, 3. Okay, line again, shall we? So third finger on the A string. 1, 2, 3. Okay, right, now that we've had a little practice at that, we'll try section 3 all the way through. So this is beginning fourth finger for the E, fourth finger on the A string. And then we have that bar with the jump between second finger, pull back for the natural and stretch out for the sharp. Then our nice long held notes. And then we've got this little arpeggio pattern at the end. Okay, let's give it a wee try and see how you get on. Okay, so nice and loudly, after 3. 1, 2, 3. Back to the third finger, A, I think that might need just a little bit extra practice, but once you've got that sorted, then we can have a try it all the way through. That's what we're going to do next. 1, 2, 3. lovely and calming that is after a busy week. I feel so much better. Right, so guys, hopefully you're managing okay with that. Remember, keep going back to it. The more you practice it, the better you're going to get. So, as always, practice lots, and I'll see you next time. Bye!